In the first training segment, we discussed Delta 8, what it is, how it compares to Delta 9, and how it can be consumed. In today's segment, we are going to dive into the very confusing and cloudy question of whether Delta 8 is legal in Indiana. Almost all the Delta 8 products and CBD products on the market today are manufactured solely from the hemp plant because the Federal Farm Bill Act, passed in 2018, makes all hemp-derived products legal. So, Delta 8 is considered a legal product because of loopholes in the law. What is the loophole that makes Delta 8 legal? The Federal Drug Enforcement Administration, DEA, includes Delta 8 THC on its list of controlled substances under tetrahydrocannabinol. However, Section 12619B of the 2018 Farm Bill, the very last provision in the very long bill, carved out tetrahydrocannabinol in hemp. This includes any type of THC from hemp plants that contain 0.3% THC or less. While the federal government probably didn't intend to allow use of the product that people can legally use to get high, that's exactly what they did. In their case against Delta 8 THC, the DEA states that the Farm Bill does not impact the control status of synthetically derived tetrahydrocannabinol because the statutory definition of hemp is limited to materials that are derived from the plant Cannabis sativa L. For synthetically derived tetrahydrocannabinol, the concentration of Delta 9 THC is not a determining factor in whether the material is a controlled substance. All synthetically derived tetrahydrocannabinol remains a Schedule I controlled substance. In other words, Delta 8 is legal if it is naturally derived from the hemp plant, but not if it is a synthetic version. Makes sense, right? What do lawyers think? Most lawyers who are working on these issues say that the Farm Bill supports the legal use of Delta 8. According to people specializing in cannabis laws, Delta 8 THC is federally legal if it is extracted from hemp, and they believe the process that manufacturers use to obtain Delta 8 from cannabis fits in the definition of organic extractions. It isn't considered a synthetic product unless it is created in a lab and is a compound made of non-organic materials. But the process for extracting Delta 8 THC from the hemp plant is anything but organic and natural because many toxic chemicals are used. Delta 8 is the byproduct of Delta 9 THC's degradation. Most of the Delta 9 THC converts into cannabinol, which is approximately 10% as potent as THC. There are two ways to extract Delta 8. Convert Delta 9 THC into Delta 8 THC. This is the most efficient method, but it's only legal in states that have legalized recreational use since the marijuana plant is the source. Convert CBD to Delta 9 THC and then to Delta 8. It's a much more complicated method, but it's legal in every state. So, is Delta 8 legal in Indiana? Currently, Delta 8 is legal in Indiana. Since the Farm Bill Act passed and Indiana has taken no steps to regulate Delta 8, it remains a legal product. In 2019, Indiana legislators passed SB 156, now a law, which regulated hemp in accordance with the Federal Farm Bill Act. Though there was an effort in the 2022 legislative session to legalize smoking of the hemp flower, it failed to pass at the end of the session. Can Delta 8 be shipped to Indiana? Yes. Currently, any Delta 8 product can be ordered and shipped to Indiana with no oversight or regulation of the products, where they come from, how they are manufactured, or if they meet the requirements in our law of THC levels less than 0.3%. Are there any Delta 8 products that aren't legal? Yes. It's currently illegal to smoke a hemp flower. The flower must be crushed and made into CBD oil to be legal. Can anyone grow hemp? In Indiana, you need a license to grow hemp, and any plant needs to contain less than 0.3% THC. Otherwise, you will be growing marijuana, which is illegal. Can you travel to Indiana with Delta 8 product? Yes. It is legal to bring Delta 8 products into the state if they contain less than 0.3% THC. The arguments against being able to smoke hemp flower came largely from law enforcement, who stated that the hemp and marijuana flowers look so similar that it would be impossible for them to tell the difference, but looking at it if someone had it in their possession. Hemp and marijuana plants also have the same odor, so that wouldn't be an accurate way to discern between the two. Currently, there is no field test to test the THC levels easily and accurately in a plant or in a person. Law enforcement stated it would be impossible to say if someone was in possession of marijuana or hemp without such a test. Bottom line, Delta 8 is currently legal, though may not remain that way for long if the federal government or the state of Indiana closes the loophole that allows it to be legal. In the next and final segment in this training, we will discuss the physical effects of Delta 8 and potential harms to health and mental health. Don't forget to click the link in the video description to take the brief survey, and we will see you next time.